Hi guys, here is AhkTaar for the first video about the world boss, the new one, the puppet here. So we are gonna talk about that and the strategy and the heroes I'm gonna use. Okay, so as you can see, some people are already doing great damage here, so I never tried yet, but I'm gonna show you, explain to you how does it work. So if you have a look here, for example, on the rewards here, you get a ton here, okay? If you get the progression here before the end of the event with all players attacking the boss, if we can reach that, and we are gonna reach that, at the end of the event, we are gonna have some miracle wishes, and this is great. This is the first time we have that event the week before miracle wishes, so we are gonna have a use from our miracle wishes earned with that event, and that's great. You have also the ranking here. Depending on the individual ranking here, you're gonna get more gems. Sorry, I lost the word. More gems and more wishes, so it's pretty interesting. But it's only for the 10 first, okay? But that's an individual ranking. That means you are in a pool with others, with random players in it, and that's pretty interesting. I hope you are gonna be lucky and not being with the Krakens. Here, for example, I am sorry for the players in it because I'm gonna be forced to have the first place. I have the Kraken account and I'm not with other whales and Krakens, so I apologize for that, guys. And here you have the event rankings with a ton of rewards. Yeah, for the top rankings here, for sure you're gonna have a ton of rewards. I am gonna try many different kind of things and see how high I can rank with that big account, but I'm probably gonna be better with my own account, because on my own account I have better auras and gear on my heroes. This is the problem, the issue with that account, okay? So I'm not sure I can reach a high tier here. So even if you are not ranked really high, you can get a ton of gems, and that's pretty nice. And you have a lot of rankings here to get the two avatar and the frame, so it's pretty interesting. Even if you are in the top 100 here, you can get that, and even if you are not reaching that, you can still have the frame here and some gems, so it's pretty interesting. And finally, you have the guild ranking. Depending on where you are gonna be, you are gonna have a ton of gems and some new things here, so it's pretty interesting. Hope my guild is gonna be high in the tier, in the ranking. It would be interesting. So enough talk about the rewards, and let's talk about the boss. So if I click here on the challenge, every time you're gonna challenge the boss, you're gonna get 50 gems here, so it's pretty nice. And if you have a look to that button here, you can have a look to the skills of the boss. So on the basic attack, he's gonna target one enemy and deal 400% of attack damage with a 100% chance to reduce the target's max HP cap for 2 turns by 50%. That's a lot. I hope the boss won't deal that much damage, so we can stay alive until the end, because normally on the turn number 20 he will kill all your heroes. So you have to deal the most damage before 20 turns. If he lowers successfully your max HP, then he's gonna inflict block cleans for 2 turns. That means you won't be able to cleanse your debuffs, okay? First active skill, he's gonna put Consolidation 2 on him for 2 turns. That means if you are using heroes with direct damage, you need a stripper, a hero to remove the Consolidation. So you have Ben Austin and you have other heroes to do that, okay? So you have solutions. And here, as I said, he will not die. Every time you are gonna destroy 1 HP bar, then he's gonna restore all his HP, get more HP, more attack and defense, effect hit and effect resistance. And at the beginning of his turn, he's gonna increase his self damage by 10% permanently. And yeah, you want to kill him really often, and at the end he's gonna get a lot of resistance, so make sure you are using heroes to lower the resistance of the boss and heroes with a lot of effect hit, otherwise you won't be able to apply the dots. And if you are using direct damage heroes, make sure you are using some with a lot of piercing rate, because at some point during the fight he's gonna have a ton of defense, and so if you are not using heroes to lower the defense, your heroes, if they don't have a lot of piercing rate, they won't deal a lot of damage. And finally, on the ultimate here, 300% attack damage to all enemies with a 100% chance to reduce the speed by 40% for 2 turns. So if you are using Catherine, it's okay, you are going to be able to cleanse. But remember that if you get the HP reduction on your hero, on one of your hero, you can't cleanse the speed reduction, so be careful about that. Catherine is going to be great, she can cleanse every turn. For other teams, you're going to need some heroes to cleanse attribute buffs, debuffs such as Elena, for example, or others. You have to take that into consideration. She's immune to turn meta reduction, and HP can't be reduced, okay? So Agatha won't work to reduce the HP. So let's try something here. I'm gonna go on the guild boss. I'm gonna try my first team here. Yeah, that's the big account. That is the big account. So I'm not gonna try that. You know what? I'm gonna go on my own account, and we are gonna try that with my own heroes. Okay, so here we are on the world boss on my own account. Okay, I won't use that team though. Let's delete that. So I'm gonna use that first, okay? And then in second, I'm gonna use the second team I have here. So all the heroes in here or not here, but maybe it's gonna be bad because I don't have a speed reduction on the boss with that team, so yeah, it might not work. But the first one, I have speed reduction, speed increase on my heroes, I have a cleanser, I have direct damage ignoring the defense, so it's gonna be great, and I have more buffs on attack, so normally it should work. So let's try that. Okay, the double drops. Not lucky enough, okay? 2 times the number 8 and 2 times the number 1. It's the more common one here, and that one, it sucks. It's only for the vampire, for the leech aura, and I don't like that. Okay, so first try here. This is normally my best team with my Ikina, so I'm using direct damage. I have Ben Austin to cleanse her consolidation, so that's pretty nice. It's gonna take a lot of time before getting my maximum potential on my Ikina, but normally it should be nice, it should be great during the run. Okay, so I can cleanse the speed reduction, that's pretty nice. I'm pretty safe in terms of damage on my heroes, she doesn't heal a lot for now. Okay, first big attack. One shot. No one shot, okay. A bit surprised. But that's the turn number 3, and I already have 67 million damage. But I don't have my full potential on Ikina, so it's encouraging. What's that unique buff on her though? Okay, it's the layers she gets after restoring her own HP after dying every time. Yeah, as you can see, she has a second layer now. Okay, so 5 turns, 77 million damage. Normally, yeah, another big attack here, so 130 million damage for now. Okay. There isn't any threat during the run. I mean, she doesn't hit a lot. But Catherine is really interesting, important here to cleanse the speed reduction. Otherwise, you're gonna lack a lot of attacks. And now I have my full potential on Ikina. So how much damage can I do on the boss? 32 million per hit. But I think I didn't have the attack buff from Rista. So I have the HP down. It's okay with Ikina because the HP down lasts 2 turns, and when she transforms, then she's gonna lose the debuff. So it's interesting for that. So 200 million damage already, turn number 10. It's pretty nice for now. And I'm never gonna lose some damage because I ignore the defense with Ikina, and that's great. So even if she had defense up and she increases her defense over time, but it's okay because I ignore all the defense using the first active skill on Ikina, so the damage are gonna be constant. I mean on the first active skill it's gonna be constant because I have only 8% piercing rate on the basic attack, so okay, so close to the 300 million, turn number 13. Let's go, deal more damage. 56 million damage. That's so great. 300 million already. Okay, so wet 2. It's useless to have wet 2 called 2 here because she deals no damage as you just saw here. And she doesn't hit through the shield. The guild boss does, and this is why the guild boss is really annoying when he is level 6. Here you have no threat. I mean, it's easy to stay alive until the end. But the goal is to do the maximum amount of damage you can in 20 turns. 62 million damage, pretty nice. 430 million already. Let's go, continue, one more attack. I can reach the 500 million in one attempt. By the way, I lost a bit of damage on that team because if you have a look here, I split that aura. Before it was 2 stars, but I destroyed it, disassembled it in order to put the skill master on another hero. And same comment for my Catherine here. She was a 5 star, but now she is only 3 star. It's only 3 star because I decided to put in a combat vanguard on another hero. Okay, so I'm lacking a lot of damage. I can't do 400 million with that team anymore against the guild boss number 6, but it's okay because I'm using another team to do it. So yeah, I could have way better damage in here if I had better auras. And one more time, another attack, 500 million reached here. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Final result, 515 million with the first team. I love that. Almost 500 million on Ikina. That's so great. Okay, so if I go to adjust lineup here, I am gonna do a custom team that time. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna put Little Jack. Yeah. If I had more exclusives here on both Magdi and Dakota, I would use that team, okay? But it's not the case, so I'm gonna change some things in here. I am gonna need a speed down and a speed buff, okay? I'm gonna need an attack buff, so I'm gonna remove Dakota and I'm gonna put instead Guhanna, okay? So with that, I'm gonna have the resistance down on the boss. I'm gonna have attack plus 20%, turn meter increase, lower the speed by 40%, increase my speed by 40%, so she is great in here. I'm not sure about I won't use Magdi in here, okay? And I won't use her neither. I am gonna use Lukea because I want she is great in terms of bleed damage, and I want to use Melia because I won't have Ben Austin. And so with that, I'm gonna have some poison damage. Should I use her? No, maybe not. I'm not sure. I can lower the resistance. She is great, but she will lack some damage, so maybe it's not the best choice. So she's gonna apply consolidation, but it's okay. This is the only buff she's gonna apply. I have nobody to cleanse the debuffs on my heroes. Maybe I should try to put a hero to cleanse. But I'm not sure if it is gonna be a good idea. Who do I have to cleanse my heroes? Who do I have to cleanse my heroes? Paulin? No. He can cleanse on one skill only, but he's gonna increase the HP of Melia, so Melia is gonna deal more damage. So maybe it could be a solution. But I don't have exclusive 3, so he won't cleanse often. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I don't freaking know. Who can I use to cleanse my heroes? The speed reduction is gonna be a pain. I have to cleanse that, so maybe Paulin, yeah, maybe Paulin. So I have a bleeder, I have an HP burner, I have a Little Jack. Should I put another hero instead? No, I'm gonna do a burner team at the end. I have other burner heroes, so I might want to use that. I'm not sure about that, but let's try. You know what? Let's try. So here, first of all, I'm not gonna change the smart casting because it's gonna be okay, in fact. So let's just try. How much damage can I do with that? Yeah, and unfortunately I used the cleanse now, so probably I won't have it in time. Yeah, now I have the speed reduction, so it's gonna be a bit bad with my Paulin. He can't cleanse directly, but over time with the speed buffs on my heroes and the speed down on the boss, it should be okay. Okay, so the damage are pretty nice for now, but I'm not sure if I can get more than that. It's increasing. I'm not sure if I can reach the 500 million with that team. It would be perfect though. Yeah, the HP burning damage are so great because of Melia with the HP buff given by Paulin. This is great. In comparison with the guild boss, HP burners are great here. Oh man, I have no resistance down on the boss, and so I'm missing my dots. So no, it's not working well with that. You know what? I'm gonna replace her by Visley. I have no choice. Speed down. Let's check if I can. 10 bleeds, okay, still 10 bleeds and 5 HP burning, so it is still interesting. Without Visley, I mean. But unfortunately, I have way less damage than before with the other team. But I mean, I had Catherine, I had Rista, I had Ben Austin, and I had Nicholas, so yeah, all broken heroes. Oh, and also here, I don't have any Combat Vanguard and Skill Master aura, so that's a bit bad. I guess it's okay in terms of damage. Less than the previous team, but still a good amount of damage. What do you think about that? 335 million. Pretty interesting, I think. Okay, so the last team now. What can I use that time? I said, if I use that, I'm gonna have a Skill Master aura. If I use that, I'm gonna have some burns. I have NidRold to put some other bleeds. I need a hero to control the speed and the resistance that time, so I'm gonna use Visley. I need other great heroes. I have Hezonja here, so maybe I might not use him, but maybe her. So I'm gonna get some attack buff on my heroes. Attack buff here. I have her to cleanse, but she cleanses only dots, I guess. I think, if I remember correctly. Can't you, man? I would like to use Andras, you know. I would like to use Andras, but I'm not sure if it is gonna be interesting in terms of damage. Here I'm gonna have an attack buff thanks to her. Can I put another attack buff here? I am not sure. I'm gonna have more effect hit if I'm using him, but I will lack some damage at the end. Andras, where is Andras? Andras here. No, it's a bad idea. If I put Andras, I'm gonna lack a lot of damage, so I don't want to do that. Nita instead of her, so I'm gonna have more damage. But I'm gonna lose. No, you know what? I'm gonna try with that and we are gonna see if it does work or not. I'm gonna have some speed buff and speed down on the boss. I'm gonna have some crit rate buffs. On my highest attacker, I think it's gonna be NidRold for sure. I'm gonna have some HP burnings, burns, some bleeds. Hope I can get a 300 million damage with that. Let's check. And I have a skill master aura that time here, so normally I should deal more damage. But maybe Hezonja is not the best HP burner hero to use in here. Yeah, unfortunately I have nobody to cleanse the speed down on my heroes. No, that's a bad team. That's a bad team. I'm gonna try to exit just to see at the end if it is working as for the guild boss. So maybe I can try something else. Because here clearly it is not working. Maybe I should try my full poison team. Yeah, I'm gonna quit right before the end. On turn number 19. Yeah, the damage are terrible. In comparison with the two other teams. Close to the end. Last turn. And let's go. 111 million damage, okay? That was bad. That was bad. So I restart the game and we are gonna have a look to the result. Server 2 start, and here we are. Let's check the damage, if it is counted or not. And apparently no. So I can retry. That's pretty nice. So you can make your teams like that. That's pretty interesting. That's good to know. So we are gonna try the poison team that time, and I'm gonna end the video on that one. Okay, so I have a speed buff. I have no attack buff. I have a lot of poisons. I have a consolidation. I have no cleanser. So same problem as before. Who can I use to cleanse and to? I can lower the resistance, so it's okay with that with these heroes. But I have nobody to cleanse my heroes, and that's bad. That's bad. I need someone to remove the speed reduction on my heroes. Maybe I am blind. I have no heroes to do that? Seriously? So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use a full poison team just to see the potential of that. So I'm gonna get a speed buff here, 40% thanks to the first exclusive on Dakota. I'm gonna have some 70% more damage bonus on my heroes. I'm gonna have resistance down on the boss and a ton of poisons and a ton of pursuits thanks to her. So normally it should be great. So you know what, let's try to put a smart casting here because I want on him to use that skill in priority, then that one to have the other, and then yeah, the shield. Let's put the shield after that. And here I want that skill first. Here I want the priority here on the basic attack, but that first action on the ultimate. Here I want the priority on that one, so I can get more often the 10 meter increase, and here priority to the toxic here. Okay, so let's try with that and see what happens. I'm lacking some mastery aura on my heroes though. I'm not sure about the final result. How much damage can I do with that? I know that my Nita is gonna deal a lot of damage thanks to all the poisons I'm gonna put on enemies. So she will cast often her first active skill, and that's pretty interesting. A lot of poison pursuit though. But I have no attack buff on my heroes, and so I'm lacking a lot of damage. But it is still pretty interesting, I guess. I mean, I can get a ton of rose poisons on the boss, and that's great because I'm gonna replace all the poisons every time with her. Yeah, great damage with Dakota. That's interesting. So I think it's gonna be my third team in here. But in the future, I have to increase her to exclusive 3. I'm close to the exclusive 2. I need only one purple eye to get the exclusive 2. And then in 4 days, I have exclusive 3. Yeah, the damage are interesting though. I won't reach the 200 million sadly, but it's still good. It is still good. And yeah, I am not using NidRold in here. Because I'm not sure if he could be great in that team. That's interesting to use a full poison team. That's pretty fun, right? Okay, so last turn. Less than 200 million damage. If I had some mastery aura on my heroes, it would be better. Okay, close. That was close. So in terms of damage, oh, Melot that time dealt more damage than on my guild boss video. Interesting, interesting. And here, yeah, not a lot of damage on Walter because he doesn't have a lot of poison damage, and he's still interesting to increase with his passive the damage, the poison damage of my team. And Nita is great here. I don't have Veronica at the moment, and maybe Veronica would be great to replace someone here, maybe Walter, I don't know, I have to think about that, but exclusive 3 here is needed, okay? So I dealt 1000 million damage. Where I am on the ranking, so yeah, here I am top 1. Okay, event ranking, I'm 14 for now, and that's pretty nice. I feel like I can do something different. I'm gonna try different kind of things during the week, but it's pretty interesting so far. What do you think about that? I hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and then see you in the next one. Bye bye.